Here again, we're going to use a graphing utility to find all the real solutions for an equation. We're asked to find the real solutions for the equation x to the fourth minus 5x squared minus 8 equals 0. Since we have this left side is equal to 0, we're going to go ahead and enter this left side as y1 in our graphing calculator, and then we're going to find out where y is equal to 0. So we go to our graphing calculator, we'll press y equals, we're going to enter x to the fourth power minus 5x squared minus 8. We want to graph that just to get a look at what the graph looks like. We're going to go ahead and start with our standard window, since we know that all the solutions need to be between negative 10 and 10. Now we don't see the complete graph, but we only care about where y is equal to 0. So that's where it crosses the x-axis. We're really looking for x-intercepts here. We don't care about the fact that part of the graph is cut off at the bottom, so we don't need to adjust our window settings to meet that. We can tighten up our screen a little bit, since we know that we don't need to go all the way out to negative 10 or positive 10. So we are going to adjust our window settings slightly. We're going to go ahead and let x min equal negative 4. Let x max be positive 4. And remember, we only care about y being equal to 0. So we don't want to go too much below that. So we'll go ahead and use negative 3 and 3. Negative 3 is y min, 3 is y max, and we'll keep our y scale as 1. We'll go ahead and graph that. We can clearly see where the graph crosses the x-axis. So we have two solutions that we need to find here. To find these solutions, we're going to go to our calc menu. We're looking for where y is equal to 0, so we pick option number 2, which is 0. We're asked the question left bound. We're going to find the first solution that's over here to the left. Now we don't see our cursor right away, so we need to pay attention to the coordinates that are given at the bottom of the screen. We'll just keep scrolling to the left. We notice that as we scroll to the left, the y value is now increasing. It's getting bigger, and then we can see our cursor. So here we're clearly to the left of the point we're interested in, so we're going to hit enter to select that. The right bound, we want to move to the right, so we'll hit enter. Now for our guess, we'd like to move close to that point, but what you see is that if I try to move left or right, I keep jumping back and forth to my bounds. It's not a big problem. We can use the bounds as a guess, so we'll go ahead and just hit enter here for our guess. And we'll get that our first solution to this equation is negative 2.50. We're going to repeat this for our second solution that we see. Go back to our calc menu, pick 0 again. Now here we need to scroll over to the right so we get closer to our second solution, paying attention to the y value on the coordinates so we see where our cursor is. It's going down right now, and now it's starting to come back up. And so there we see it. We want to be to the left of that point. So we're to the left right now. We'll hit enter. I'm going to go to the right next. Move over one. Hit enter. And remember that we can use the bound as a guess. So we'll just go ahead and hit enter here. We'll see that our second solution is x equals 2.50. Those are the only two solutions we have. So the solutions to our equation are x is equal to negative 2.50 and x is equal to 2.50.